Let the freak speak!
And we're back with another episode of Let the Freak Speak. I'm Nicholas Valenzuela.
I'm Nathaniel Lopez.
And we are back with you, winging it harder than ever.
Taking the counterculture to new lows. Talking over each other. Like we always
Masters of
do. Morons of obscurity.
Masters of obscurity.
Morons of absurdity. Masters of obscurity.
Obscurity.
We'll get it down eventually one day.
Thank you, everyone, for being here with us.
Thank you for being with us every day.
Mm-hmm.
With us in our hearts, with us in our minds.
So we got some things to talk about.
Let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to talk about?
Mm-hmm. I watched Necromantic.
You watched Necromantic.
Yeah.
The movie
Have
we
you
were
heard about
the movie we were
Saltburn?
talking about last episode.
You know Saltburn?
I've heard of it.
So, spoilers.
Spoilers for Saltburn.
Apparently, there's like some provocative scenes.
Yeah, there's something about drinking
Cum bath water.
Yeah.
There's also
How do you think he does it?
putting period blood on his face and her face.
What's
That-
weird about that? That's not weird.
But, like, a lot of people think it is.
Okay.
But Necromantic,
All right.
fucking a dead body,
Okay.
pretty fucked up. Apparently, some of the backstories, it was like a film student's
Film project? School
film.
project?
No, it wasn't a school project. He was just making a movie for him and his buddies.
What was he just like? Yeah, we're just going to watch it at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Laugh about it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And then it just became like it got out.
They're just like, let's see how much of an actor this guy really wants to be. So
Mhm.
pretend to fuck this dead body. It's a real dead body.
That's weird, dude. It's wild. It was
That
nuts.
is wild.
But honestly,
Coming in hot
what
this
you can,
episode.
if whatever you can see in that, it does not compare to Saltburn.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty mild stuff in Saltburn.
Well, have you watched Saltburn?
No,
I think you should watch it. And then you
apparently it's about the yuppies,
can, yuppies,
the filthy rich.
The yuppie generation.
I don't know, older,
Or-
modern.
Modern
Yeah,
yuppies.
yeah. If we were yuppies,
Are we yuppies?
no, we'd
No,
be
we're
playing
fucking
Foley.
poor people.
Yeah. We're near. We're more near
we're
trailer
like-
park people than we are those people.
We are like we're like lower middle class.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I grew
I
up lower middle class.
I would say
I did I
middle
don't know.
class. I would say you're middle class.
Just no, I was lower middle class for a while. Nowadays, in
how many?
in my tax bracket nowadays,
Mhm.
me and Amar are like, I believe we're just minimum middle class.
What would you consider middle class? Like Disneyland every year?
Well, I'm pretty sure middle class can be defined by how much you're making and how much you're paying in taxes. But middle class would
You guys were lake people.
no.
Yeah, mostly lakes.
No.
Where would you
We'd
guys go?
go-
What
dude,
was your vacation?
We'd
like?
go to Arizona lakes.
Where was your
Vacations?
yeah.
We'd go down to Mexico.
Yep. You guys are lower middle class people.
Mars calling me. We're 3 minutes in. Text her that we're doing the podcast. Yeah, we would go to Rocky Point. Is that glamorous?
No.
And well, so like the first few times we did it,
Isn't it cheaper to go to Mexico?
yeah. Well, so we would get offered.
Awesome.
Sorry, man.
No, you're okay. It's your first time. It's okay. You're nervous. I can tell.
So it was like we would get offered, Rocky Point
Mhm.
or Disneyland,
Mhm.
and we choose Rocky Point. And I really don't know if we were to be like Disneyland, my dad'd be like, "Fuck, no, I gotta take
Yeah,
everybody."
you
to
guys
Disneyland."
liked Rocky Point that much?
Yeah, it was fun. We'd go fucking play in the ocean, get smashed around by waves.
Your mom liked
shooting
Disneyland,
off
huh?
fireworks. My mom's never been to Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit. She looks like she likes Disney.
she likes Disney,
Yeah.
but she's never been to Disneyland,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of like prides herself in it now.
Doesn't?
Like by not like she's like, I've never been to Disneyland. Like she's like, oh, I can say that.
She's
She
cool.
takes pride in it.
Hell yeah. Your
I'm
mom-
not like you Disney lubbers.
Yeah, your mom's punk as fuck. She's the most punk.
So
in the-
fuck Disneyland.
Yeah.
She's got a Mickey Mouse watch. Dude. Yeah, no, what was cool about going to Mexico was, we'd be able to shoot off fireworks too. So
And they're still making Mouse merchandise around.
No, we'd be buying like Okies, which are Oakley knockoffs, like Hurley knockoffs.
Okay.
I would buy like I bought a Volcom hat, and it was just like a shitty version of the Volcom stone.
Share your family. What's the most treasured moment you remember going
To Rocky Point?
with your family? Did your dad ever say you're my favorite son
No, not then.
as he patted your back?
Went snorkeling with him the first time I ever went to Mexico. It was me, my little brother, and my dad, and my Theo Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed because my Theo had like he had a trailer, and he bought a lot on this like trailer like resort.
Mm-hmm.
So he bought a lot, and like, you know, he would just, or maybe he didn't buy
Let
a
you
lot,
snorkel?
but he would store his trailer there, and then
Okay.
he would. Yeah, so I went snorkeling with my dad the first time I ever went to Rocky Point, and it was
Okay.
cool because like the I don't know what time of the year it was, but the tide was pulled way back, and you know, we were like snorkeling on the reef for the most part. So we'd be like, I was just scared the whole time. I was like, I'm scared that a shark's gonna pop out of this fucking reef. Probably irrational, illogical,
Yeah.
Bruh.
No, it was rational. It's okay.
but
But he never like
you
said
know,
anything. He
dude,
just like was just
we
like,
went-
oh, go out there and
no,
die."
he was with me. It was me and my dad.
Yeah, but he
snorkeling.
was like not paying attention to
Oh, he was. He was telling me. He was telling
No.
me I need to calm down. Because he could hear me breathing heavy, like me.
He's all like, no. He's all like,
And he just started karate chopping. He's like, "You're gonna learn how to swim."
Okay, that
Like
sounds nice.
what's crazy is thinking about it now is like thinking about how many times we would go.
There's no like
like-
adventure you and your brother would have, and you met some girl and you got her pregnant, and you had a
Dude, we were
your
kids.
your 8-year-old pregnant.
Yeah, I
girlfriend
couldn't even
because you were
produce
8
semen
too.
at 8.
Yeah, but you got girls pregnant.
It's crazy. I was a miracle. I'm just like Jesus, getting girls pregnant at 8. Me being 8, not the girls.
Yeah.
I'm getting adult women pregnant at 8.
Holy shit.
That's weird.
That's-
That's straight away
that's-
from this
yeah.
conversation. We'd go to Rocky Point a lot though. Like I remember we went there once for Thanksgiving. Stupidest thing ever. I was like that was like one of the last times we went to. I was in like 7th grade.
You guys never find any kids? Nothing happened?
No.
You never stole anything?
No.
Okay.
Someone
Someone tried to take
someone
you?
stole my one time my brother brought one of his friends in. He left his shoes on the beach, and like we kind of went to the water. Someone stole those. But for the most part, no. We went during a biker rally one time.
Uh-huh.
That was crazy, just seeing a bunch of like mamas, pretty much, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like biker mamas.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
They look beat up?
Seeing them like in fishnet tops and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, as a
They're
little
like-
kid, it's just like,
You're like, this one's my favorite.
it's like those are some big knockers.
You're like, I love the ladies.
We went there during a spring
Your
break.
dad just slaps
That
you in
was
the back of the
crazy
head.
too.
Oh,
Just
okay.
seeing a bunch of crazy, because you know, as a
College
kid,
kids?
yeah, exactly, and as a younger kid, you just think these people are fucking annoying.
You're like, fuck yeah, Smash Mouth is at its peak right now. Pepper.
Dude, I saw Pepper.
So, like,
I saw Pepper. During
Amber
my
is the
first-
color of your energy. You're like,
311.
man. Wait, is it 311?
Yeah, that's 311.
What then? What the fuck's Amber?
Amber is the song by 311.
But what's
Amber is the
Pepper? What's
color-
Pepper?
Pepper, I can't think of any.
Damn.
They have a song called Slightly Stupid, and Slightly Stupid has a song called Pepper.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah. I saw Pepper and Slightly Stupid my first concert. I ever
Amber
went
is
to.
the color of your energy.
They were at the Blink-182 show, like on that. It was Fusion Frenzy. It was like a Tempe festival. For
What's
my first concert, it was
what's Fusion Frenzy? Is it
not
like
Fusion Frenzy or
Oh.
Fall Fusion. That's what it was.
All Fusion?
It was a festival in Tempe,
Okay.
and it was like Authority Zero opened up the whole show, which was dope as fuck because Authority Zero is from Phoenix, and then some other bands played. A band named Amberlin played.
The Jimmy Eat World?
No, that was the year. That was the next year. So I saw me and Efren and Billy were up at the front because we were just trying to wait and try and stay at the front for Blink and stuff, but we couldn't because just couldn't hang.
Damn, you're Blink.
And
way. Blink till you die.
I'm gonna go see them in July.
No, you're not.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see Sum 41 in October.
No, you're not.
Yeah, Sum 41's
Really?
last tour. Yeah.
Why?
Why? What?
Why are you gonna see Blink?
Because Tom's back, and Amara wants to see them with Tom. Now I've seen them.
Man,
It'll be like it'll be my third time seeing Blink.
Blink. You'd have to get a tattoo,
No,
please.
why? So I could be like Peasley, who like
No, dude.
he listened.
You're nothing.
He listened to them for. He got into them for like
Why do you
maybe a
bring
year,
this up?
and then he got a
You-
tattoo because we went
you
with
can't let
him, and me and Efren as Blink-182 for
Uh-huh.
like that's our favorite band. It was like
Okay, what if I pay for it?
I'll get a small one.
Okay. It says Blink 182. Just Blink 182. What if you just get Blink 182 right here?
I don't want a tattoo like that on my
Damn,
thumb. I want to get something that says like
La
General
Raza
Motors.
82.
General Motors.
Yeah.
Get the champion.
You're right. That
get
was
the champion.
You're
look.
right. You're right. That was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
terrible joke.
Yeah, it was because my rendition of it was better.
You mean the champion logo?
Yeah, get the champion logo tattooed right here, and then you get sponsored by Adidas.
We gotta laser that off.
Shit,
We're not gonna pay.
We'll pay to laser it. We went to.
There's something else that. Oh, should we just talk about Efren's?
Well, hold on. Because I was gonna finish what I was saying about. So going back to being younger and not
Mhm.
understanding older people that are having a good time.
Yeah.
and being fucked up for the most part.
Yeah, the
Um,
college kids.
Yeah, exactly. Or just like adults that are intoxicated.
Yeah, like I can't wait to attend the U of A.
Can't wait. No, yeah.
Yeah.
So during that show, whenever Slightly Stupid, or it was Pepper, when Pepper went on, there was some dude he was wasted, smelled like weed and stuff in the crowd, and me and Efren were just like, "What's going on here?"
Don't look at him, son.
And then this dude's just like, "So give it up for the pussy," just yelling, being so obnoxious.
Yeah, like
He was just like, give it up for the pussy. And then I was just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, this guy sucks.
But you made out with the girl by then.
No. Yes, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you lied. I
What?
caught you in a lie. You never made out.
I'm a virgin still.
Give it up
I
for
never
the
consummated my
pussy.
marriage.
Give it up for the. That's why. Is that why you go to concerts now
Why?
and say that?
Yeah, that's why I yell, give it up for the pussy every time I'm at a show.
You're at the prayers. Give it up for the pussy.
Well, so, I didn't even enjoy those bands because I was like, I'm not a stoner. I don't
get it.
condone marijuana use.
You didn't go to the beach that much.
No, I didn't. I'd never been to the beach at all, I don't think. Only the Tempe Beach Park, which isn't a beach at all. At the end, and then whenever Blink-182 was playing, we were way more towards the back.
Mm-hmm.
And people, like at festivals when people just throw stuff,
Yeah.
and the crowd's just like throwing like
Yeah.
beach ball, or people are throwing their
Cans.
cans and stuff.
Water bottle.
Someone threw a Mountain Dew bottle, and it hit Efren, and then Efren grabbed it and threw it, and then some older dude looks over and he's just like, "Hey, if anybody wants to know who's throwing these fucking water bottles, it's this little kid right here."
Holy shit.
It's like you saw him throw one fucking water ball, dude. Now you're accusing him of throwing him around the whole concert. This guy's a menace.
This guy has a backpack on him.
This guy's got a backpack full of water bottles. Guess what? There's not even water in them. It's just sand.
And they're all loose. So when he throws them, the cap falls off.
It's muddy water in there. Muddy Water's the musician. Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you with him?
It's
Are you with him?
Ooh, Jerry Garcia. Oh, they're asking me, are you with the kid that's throwing the bottles? Well, it's just good that Billy was there, because Billy would have just fucked that guy up if he tried coming over us. Oh, got stuck in the head by a frisbee too. Just
Billy just like fucking pops someone's head. In
he
front of you.
just iron claws him. It's the power move now. Iron Claw.
Ironclad.
Until another wrestling documentary comes out, I'm not gonna know any other wrestling moves.
Did you watch the movie?
I did. I
I
watched it.
haven't watched it. I need to.
It's good. It's depressing.
I bet. I want to watch it. It's like the fucking.
It's like 2.5 hours.
It's like Steve Carell, fucking Foxworth, depressing, huh?
Foxcatcher?
Yeah, Foxcatcher, Foxworth, Foxworth,
Foxworthy? Jeff Foxworthy from Foxcatcher? Foxcatcher was crazy. I only watched it
He's
once.
like, let me teach you wrestling.
No, the one thing I remember is just like there's a scene, and I'm positive I've talked about it before because.
Yeah, we've always talked about Foxcatcher.
But there's just a scene
Never
where Steve Carell and Channing Tatum are doing cocaine, and then Steve Carell's character is just sitting on the porch on like a chair, and then Channing Tatum's character is like sitting on the floor by his feet, and I'm like, I think he's holding on to his leg too, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's like, this coke's so good.
We're gonna make you the best wrestler ever. Yeah.
No, keep those earmuffs on. I don't want you to get cold.
Then he blasts the guy's brother.
Damn.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool. It's not cool. I don't know why I said so cool.
But Iron Claw's like the same type of depressing.
I would say
Instead, there's like a
I would
hand move.
say Iron Claw is more depressing because there's a lot of just sadness and stuff throughout the movie.
Iron Claw Nixon.
It's not even on camera. Movie you saw in theaters.
The last movie I saw in theaters. Let's see.
What, Terrifier?
Fucking. That Emma Stone movie.
Which one?
Fucking. Fucking.
The one where she's fucking?
No, yeah, she is. She like plays a prostitute pretty much throughout the movie. See a lot of sex scenes with her.
Good for her.
What?
Remember Easy A?
What? Yeah, exactly. Fucking what movie is it? I can't remember it.
Would you watch it at the Loft?
No. Yes, I did. Actually, yeah.
Is the Loft your go-to movie theater? Because where else are you watching movies if you're not watching them at the Loft?
Century. Because
Wait,
we live near
what-
Park Place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was one at Park Place.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been to Roadhouse in a while. But honestly, I do like the Lofts.
Loft's nice.
I don't mind it. It's not like the seats are the most comfortable.
No, the seats suck.
But I just like being there.
Although the first time I ever went to the Loft, there was
You know what? It feels like
couches.
It feels nostalgic. And they're going to add a bar and everything. There are new renovations that they're going to do to the place. It's really going to... I think they're going to add another...
Section?
Probably a theater and a section. I think they're going to try to put an outside venue out there.
They do those outside movies stuff during the summertime.
But I think they're going to like have a bar and it's probably going to go like...
Outside?
Yeah, past hours too, I imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just
I know.
bar operating hours.
I wish you could come to these things, but you live
I know. It's
too far. You can't drink that far.
I don't. It's not worth it.
Imagine if there was a dirt road that just led to Salmon Wild.
There
that
is.
Cops don't take.
There is.
Is it through Mount Lemmon?
Yeah, and at one point it would be closed, and I would have to start cutting locks.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, right. That there's not multiple ways to get it. That's why in Efren's song 77 he says there's only one way in, there's only one way out. Although technically there's two. You go the back road into Oracle, or you can technically three.
Okay, well,
I'm poking holes in his song now.
let's talk about actually his
All right, yeah.
album release party.
So by the time this episode drops, Copper Plated Casket will already be released.
I got my copy.
Go check out Copper Plated Casket on all streaming platforms it's Copper Plated Casket by Efren, Effren. Pretty good album. Pretty good. It's a great album about Samuel, the death of a small town, and
growing up
through the lenses of a kid. I don't remember exactly what Efren says, but something similar along those lines about a kid living in poverty, growing up in a town that's dying.
Mm-hmm.
And that is his dedication to the youth that he had in San Manuel.
Yep.
So Copper Plated Casket, go stream it everywhere.
We had a party. He had an open bar. He did it all.
We just did
He spoke. He told us.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah,
he
did.
did some public speaking,
He did really good.
which he was saying, it all starts somewhere. So
Exactly.
it's good that everyone knows that. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was a fun time.
Mhm.
We had the event at El Rancho Robles.
His wife was there.
Yes.
Hmm. My sister. I wish I would.
Why are these details important?
Because his family was there. His dad was fucking
Yeah,
working.
no, it was a private event.
He did a song with Goonie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goonie performed.
I didn't think they were gonna perform. You said it was just gonna be an album.
No, it was supposed to be Goonie, Andy, and a little bit of Gage, but because Andy couldn't make it, it was just gonna be Goonie.
His mom, aunts,
Yeah.
cousins. Were those cousins?
Yeah. Some of his cousins
Okay.
were there.
Some of his.
It was cool. The speakeasy was dope as fuck. I'd never been to El Rancho Robles before that.
I didn't even know
Like
they had
never on the property. I've been to like the parking area,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never been on premises.
That place has quite
They said there's a lot of like
yeah.
rich history.
Nice.
In the little speakeasy we were in, that little that safe area.
Yeah.
Apparently, like the Mexican cartel would hide out in there and stuff, or not Mexican cartel, maybe Mexican cartel,
What the fuck?
or just Mexican mafia. I think.
We should have took that fucking John Wayne.
Yeah, right, dude.
Kinda.
Where would you have snuck past? You're just walking out like you're just like, John, you're so fucked up right now. You gotta carry a gun here, buddy.
There was a point where like there was literally no one in there.
I know.
Yeah.
There was I feel like we could have stole a lot of things if we really wanted to.
No, let's not say that.
We're not that degenerate. But it was possible. We could have if we really wanted to.
That place is nice for a fucking
For how
horror
old,
movie.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
a great
That
location.
place would be great place for a horror movie. We could do. Okay.
Honestly, that place
Honestly-
would be great for a lot of different scenes. It's just a nice,
You know what?
beautiful
Maybe
looking thing.
that place would also be good scene for like a dramatic family movie. Maybe like a bed and breakfast or some shit, like some type of business.
Yeah,
That the family or like something oriented in that way.
yeah,
Yeah.
family business.
Yeah.
They've owned
Family
it for
home,
generations.
yeah.
Banks trying to take the fucking land from them,
Mhm.
or the development of the city around them is trying to force them into modernity.
Damn, we need to find some actors.
We need to write stuff first, buddy.
I know.
We need to
I
become
get
a little
that.
bit.
You're right. You're right.
We're-
The writing comes first, and then the
Exactly.
actors.
and then the planning, then the actors, and all the little pieces here and there.
We apparently at some point directing becomes that thing of where you have to leave it also in the creative minds of the people who like do like set designs,
Oh yeah,
costume
exactly,
designs, makeup design,
That's one thing.
and you direct that as well.
That's one thing about film you learn is how much collaboration
Yeah.
it takes.
Yeah.
With so many different moving parts, you're either going to be doing a lot of stuff or you're going to have a lot of people doing different things. So
Damn, we need to find so many people. Do you have anyone that you would go to for costume design?
costume design,
Yeah, Avery.
maybe someone.
She's like
who-
makeup, huh?
Yeah, she would be special effects, and
Yeah.
maybe costume design.
Maybe.
Depending on
She probably knows someone.
like what sense of like.
I can imagine knowing someone. She's like, I know a guy.
Like,
I know
well,
a guy,
we-
girl.
we're extremely low budget at the moment, so
Mhm.
like, we can't be like, okay, costume design.
That's-
Give me like some
damn it.
futuristic retro like battle armor.
No, of course not. What the fuck?
no, and that's what I'm saying. Because that also
Dude.
that is also costume design.
Imagine she made a battle armor.
It's just cardboard. Like fuck, it looks real in the movie. You ever watch Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Remember those giant little
Mhm.
things? I came across this Facebook page, and it's like prop history.
Yeah.
So it talks about like history of props used in movies and stuff.
Okay.
Apparently, like the prop of that like giant armor at the very beginning with those aliens,
Mhm.
the ones that are looking for like the fifth element,
Yeah, yeah.
or the ones, the protectors,
Yeah.
only 2 of those have been like kept. Only 2 of those are kept because I believe it was the costume designer or the director like ordered a lot of the props to be destroyed afterwards, so that no one so they couldn't be used in anything else for the most part.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So only 2 are ever.
Yeah, I think there's one in like some museum
Yeah,
in the
I'd
UK
imagine.
or in London or something, and then I believe that guy
It's crazy how people in Comic Cons remake those things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like how some of the things are made in the first place, you know?
Mhm.
Like, and that's what was cool about this Facebook account too, is like, you know, you learn about how like certain props are
Yeah.
just like standard household items, you know, that they
Yeah.
just kind of like painted them or did like added something to them to make them look a little different.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude.
They reused the aliens from outer space, the clowns, killer clowns from outer
Oh
space,
yeah, what did they reuse those on?
for like Trolls 3 or something. Trolls 2.
The movie?
No, like the horror movie.
Oh, I was gonna say like the
Yeah.
kids movie with, with Justin Timberlake. Trolls movies aren't bad.
I heard they're pretty good.
The second one is pretty dope. What was funny was like, you know, they're going through, and yeah, we're talking about a fucking child's musical movie right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's like
Goes to the
Basi-
diversity
basically-
of
but-
music.
exactly, and there's basically like tribes that are,
Yeah.
you know, genres basically,
Yeah.
and they're trying to stop the metal lords basically,
Yeah.
the metal trolls, because
Yeah.
they're trying to take over or something and turn everything into doom and gloom and
Hell
black.
yeah.
But they go to the country town, and everybody there is like they're just singing a song about, and it's just like a very depressing song, and I was like, at least they get it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so I thought that was fucking funny. Because country is so fucking depressing.
The last Child's movie I've watched, man.
That wasn't the last child movie I watched.
Really?
I watched Leo, the Adam
Dude,
Sandler movie with
I haven't
Lizard.
watched it. Is it good?
It's good.
Is it?
No, it's really good. I would say like, nah, watch it. It's good.
Okay. See,
Bill
Just-
Burr is also fucking
I
hilarious.
heard Bill Burr's in it.
Yeah, he's great.
I don't know.
It's good. It's heartfelt for the most part.
Okay.
Um,
You're not gonna watch Wish?
Wish.
Yeah. It's a Disney princess movie.
What's it about?
I don't fucking know.
I'm so detached from.
Yeah,
That-
I won't watch that. But isn't that one DreamWorks?
No, if
Leo?
it's Disney. Oh, Leo. No, I think it's just Netflix.
It's just Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It may
what-
be more
what-
loose with
I
the
don't know.
jokes.
I don't know what animation studio was behind it.
Damn. Yeah. I think the last like kind of child's movie I watched was Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Even that doesn't seem like a kids movie though, right?
It's like PG.
Okay,
It's PG.
but it's
But
it's
like-
pretty existential though, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It
it's
has young adult humor.
okay.
Hmm. I think it's like parent humor,
Yeah,
because
well, yeah, you know.
centers around a family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's funny is like watching kids movies now as an adult is fine. Like understanding jokes way more because you just get things. You know, it's like
Mhm.
oh, you know, and then just as a kid you were laughing at it because it's just like
Best
he says something funny.
best child's movie, Rugrats.
The original one,
The
the
movie.
Rugrats movie,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that'll make me cry.
Yeah, that won't make me cry. The peanut butter scene is just too much for me.
What's that? When
What
they're
deal?
fighting over
Are you
the-
gonna cry?
It's emotional. No,
Yeah.
I get sad. When, you know what I love about that?
What? Okay, dude.
It's emotional, man. It's
Yeah, I
good.
know.
That Spike saves them.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
I'm like Bert Kreischer. I'm gonna start crying. Right now.
He just saves. Spike saves him.
Yeah. What did you feel like that was you and David? You're Tommy Pickles and he's Dill. Is that how you feel when you watch that movie?
I'm just.
That's why
After-
you're like the peanut butter.
David was a little kid, like
and you were
like
feeding
a
him
child,
peanut
and I
butter.
was able to like watch that movie and comprehend it.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever thought about just holding peanut butter over him.
What about Rugrats in Paris?
I wonder who. I remember who was like, how. What are those adults thinking while they're making that movie? I wonder if they're laughing their asses off.
Who knows, dude?
Like they're just like, yeah, we're gonna do this menacing scene of Tommy Pickles like fucking telling his brother how he's gonna feed him, fucking it's just a baby and shit, and then they get closer than ever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Spike saves him.
Yep. That's crazy because that was the introduction to that character, Dill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They made a whole movie.
The
from it.
reptar scene is pretty good when they're like ripping through the fucking
Oh.
everything.
Oh, in the little cart.
Yeah.
I can't watch that movie. Like I haven't watched it in a long time because I will get too sad, dude. I know the sad scenes are coming. I'd rather watch Rugrats in Paris and think about Chucky's dead mom.
That movie sucks.
What, you didn't like Rugrats in Paris?
Not really. It didn't give me the same effect as the first one.
Well, yeah, those were like years apart, but Rugrats in Paris is still pretty good.
The Thornberry movie was cool.
The Rugrats Gone Wild?
No. The Thornberry. There was a movie for the Thornberries.
Oh, the Wild Thornberries movie?
Yeah.
What about Rugrats Gone Wild?
What's Rugrats Gone Wild?
It was whenever it's Rugrats and Wild Thornberries.
Shit, I barely remember.
Spike
that.
is played by Bruce Willis.
That's wild.
Yeah. So,
The dog?
Yeah, Spike. Because you know how Eliza can talk to animals.
Yeah.
She talks to Spike, and Spike's Bruce Willis.
That's a good one.
What's crazy is the cast. The cast for Wild Thornberries. Flea is Donnie.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then fucking Tim Curry, Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah, but Flea just had to do sounds every now and then because Donnie spoke gibberish.
Yeah, but he also had to have some kind of inflection into that, you know.
But he still did more
Yeah.
things outside of like for animation voices.
Yeah, no, he's in what?
Is
No,
Flea the bassist or the drummer?
I'm thinking of he's the bass player. I was thinking of Sting. Sting is in Total Recall.
Okay,
But Flea's in some movies as well, so like some live action ones.
that's wild, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I could do that.
sometimes I wonder if like if I were to just get into acting,
Mhm.
if like, because you know you'll find out about like one of the dudes from like two of the dudes from Stranger Things, like some of the main characters,
Mm-hmm.
they have bands. And
Oh
I'm-
yeah.
and then I'm wondering to myself, well, obviously these bands are getting big. You know,
Yeah.
some of them are playing at giant festivals. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never heard of this band before in my life.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, I'm like, do you think that they started, like, if you were in a band and then you got successful with, like, one thing, do you think that would help your band? Like, if I got successful in acting and then people found out that I was in a band, because of my popularity as an actor, people would be like, pulling the music up as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that would happen? You think I should do that?
Yeah.
You think I should become a famous actor? I'm
Become
thinking about just
become a
I'm spitballing.
I need to become a bigger actor so I could get this band promoted.
I need to be. I just need to land these good roles so that
So I can get these gigs.
so I can just find the right person to hear my songs.
I think yeah, it's possible.
They're just like,
it's
stick
possible.
to acting.
Nah, I wouldn't stick to acting. I think
No.
acting shows you have to have multiple avenues of
Well, that's the thing.
creativity.
It's like the more.
Ryan Gosling, he probably doesn't need it, but he knows he's gonna need his music at one point. Those low,
Dude, he did La La Land.
those low times, actors make so much money and like have to generate money just for
Yeah.
other people.
Uh-huh.
No wonder why it's fucking hard to just keep that circulation. Like, and you have to do movies and sign things just to have money.
There's reasons why
Yeah.
some actors are in bad movies.
Yeah,
and in so many because it's
Yeah.
like
they have to.
they just need the money.
Mhm.
It's like, I'll take the role. I need the money.
Yeah.
You know, they won't talk about them very much, but they'll be like, yeah, I was going through a hard time. I needed the money, so I played Willy Wonka. Okay, Timothy Chalamet, weren't you just in Dune? He's like, yeah.
He's gonna be in Dune again.
Yeah, Florence Pugh's gonna be in it too,
I like her.
and Catherine O'Hara.
She's so pretty.
You know who Catherine O'Hara is?
But she should probably take a break.
Who? Florence Pugh?
Performance.
You know?
But maybe she's just trying to get a win and then take
What
a
are you
break.
talking about? She's killing it right now.
Yeah, but like a real win, like an Oscar, an Emmy, you know, some shit.
I
like
mean, maybe. I don't know if that's
The
every
Green Golden
actor's.
that. I don't know,
goal.
but because like you don't want people to get tired of you either. That's what they also say.
Yeah, so then,
Yeah.
but that's the thing too, is like if you're doing nothing but really good roles,
Yeah,
it's going to be a little bit like she's definitely going through her renaissance right now.
yeah, definitely.
Maybe she is. You know, who would you argue that it's going through their renaissance right now?
I think you know who I think is at the end of the Renaissance, Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
Yes,
I don't.
because when an
I don't
actor
think
does
she
like
was-
a comedy,
Yeah.
you kind of think that like they're gonna do some light roles for a while, so they like can build momentum to do those
Dude,
big
that
roles.
comedy was
Because-
fucking hilarious though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's cool. But like
That might be the rebirth.
she would
of
did
hers,
so many like serious roles and everything. Like
dude. Oh yeah, like
she
Silver
probably-
Linings Playbook.
yeah,
And
she
honestly,
probably
that
wants
was-
to take a break from
That was such
you
a
know?
good change of pace to see her in. I prefer. I love seeing serious actors
Yeah.
in comedy movies and them being really
But
good.
doing
in
a
those
serious
comedy movies.
movie must be really draining compared to like doing a comedy. It seems like you do
Yeah,
the stage and the set, like you do have fun depending on the movie.
yeah.
It's gonna be a good movie, but like
Well,
you know,
yeah,
there's some looseness.
I imagine on the set of 12 Years as a Slave, they weren't having a great time.
no, I
every
imagine.
day. I mean,
no.
sure they were like, yeah, we're gonna get this. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna tell the story and
Yeah.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
But you know,
No,
they weren't just like, oh, it was
Yeah.
so fun filming today.
yeah, but you want to do
what
it.
were you guys filming?
you gotta
we were
show-
filming the scene out in the cotton field, and
But how you think you're gonna show like that type of emotional value to a movie? So you have to like put yourself really into it.
yeah,
That's scary.
I was living in the South for a while.
Hmm. And then you do a fun movie, and then you're like, oh
yeah,
man,
exactly. Well,
you're like, I forgot how fun this was.
I was listening to someone literally talk about this. They were talking about it was Kirsten Dunst. She
Okay.
was talking about going like on set from Interview with the Vampire
Yeah,
and then going to Little Women.
yeah,
She said, you know, like being on Interview with the Vampire was a little bit more serious and stuff.
yeah.
And then, you know, she's around a lot of guys and stuff. And then on Little Women, she was just around a bunch of women. And, you know, it was more of a lighthearted movie for
Yeah.
the most part.
Yeah.
'Cause Interview with Vampires, you know, somewhat horror, I believe.
Ricky Stenicki.
What's that? I don't know what Ricky Stenicki is.
That movie with John Cena.
John Cena?
John Cena, yeah. Remember Andrew Santino?
Oh, the one that's going to come out soon?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That looks good. Zac Efron?
yeah.
What an interesting lineup.
I think it's gonna be good. I'm
I-
glad that they're showing that.
Glad that Santino's like
yeah.
one of the main
I
characters.
think
of
they're
it.
really gonna pull that mainstream of like he's the funny best friend.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Although Zac Efron can be funny.
No.
And so
Yeah.
can John Cena, actually.
Well, those are the superstars.
yeah.
But like,
No,
you know
they're-
that character.
They're going to rely on him for
Mhm.
his.
and then eventually he's gonna
there's-
get those big roles.
There
bro.
would be a reason for that, though. That makes sense. Did you
And
ever,
then Bill Burr is gonna play his dad in the movie.
Did you ever? I
Can't
could
wait.
see maybe cousins.
Oh, that'd be great. Uncle,
What the fuck was I gonna say?
grandpa.
You son of a bitch. I don't remember.
Ricky Stenicki
Yeah.
looks good. Looks fun.
Santino.
Can't wait for Santino. I'm really glad he gets roles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, did you see him in that one Mark Wahlberg Kevin Hart movie?
No, but I saw him in
It's
Fool's
called-
Paradise.
It was called Me Time, and
No, I haven't. I heard he talked
dude,
about
there's a scene where he's just like snorting Adderall, and Bill, and he's just like, I fucking left my kids at Legoland. He's like, they're at Legoland, sleeping in the hotel right now with my wife. It's like, and then I came over here to party with you.
it. That's
So fucking
crazy.
funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
Do you think they give him like creative output,
like creative
input, or whatever? Or do you think just good writers
probably
know
just-
how to use
it's-
Santino? A little bit of both.
Maybe both. And, you
Maybe
know,
both. Just do your
I don't know.
Santino thing.
Some-
Just do your Santino
some,
thing.
some directors might
It's
be like, you know,
That's my Santino.
let's do the line first, and then, you know, try it a couple different ways,
yeah.
and then, you know, improvise how you think it might be funnier, or, you know,
Mhm.
XYZ.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you'd be that kind of person as a director, or do you feel like you'd be like strict to the source material?
Depends the movie.
Okay.
Comedy, I can see myself like wanting to.
Just fucking spending hours on one scene, just different takes.
I would like to think I would just want to be, you know, really giving
Them.
them a
The-
creative output for
Okay.
the funny,
Uh-huh.
and me directing the scene.
Okay.
For a serious movie, I want it to be just fucking
Stick to the script.
Yeah, stick to the script. I don't like how you said
He's
that.
just
What?
like- he's like, but what if I punch the table after that? And they're like, no, you're supposed to punch the mirror. He's like, but I have to get up and walk to the mirror. It's how it's written. It's how it will be.
He's very. He's
They cut the whole scene, the one scene I directed, and then he still punched the table. This movie's not even accurate to what really happened, based on a true story. He never hit that table.
Do you think you'd be a stubborn director?
No, I'd probably be a pushover at first, scared.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think you would feel? Like, say we make a few independent movies, and one of them gets a lot of notoriety, and then you get that first offer to work with
A superstar.
like a big star.
yeah.
How are you gonna handle that on set?
Oh,
You know, like
dude.
and like if they're being difficult, like you know how like they said Joe
Yeah.
Pesci was very difficult on
Yeah.
Home Alone
Yeah.
because he was just constantly going and golfing and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
think you're gonna handle that? Do you think
I'd be
do you
like-
think you come in like nervous, or do you think you come in like, hey, I don't put up with this shit because I'm from like I'm like, sure, you may be from Brooklyn, but I'm from another place where I'm also very stubborn to my ways, and I'm not going to be bullied around by someone who just because they think that they're better than me. Sure, you make a lot more money than me. Sure, people know your name, and your name's a household name. But I'm fucking directing this fucking movie. You're going to do what I say, or you're going to fucking walk. And that's how we lost Christian Bale. He also fucking beat the shit out of me because, you know, he's trained so many different martial arts. He straight up picked me up and broke my back.
Oh shit! He banged you.
He banged me. He's like, this is what Tom Hardy did.
Oh shit! I would like to think I wouldn't be a pushover, but I can imagine like,
You would.
fuck,
just
dude,
like-
you want him to be in the movie? You know?
Of course.
Imagine getting them. You want him to be
There's
there.
compromise.
You're like,
always.
oh fuck! You're like,
Well,
okay,
could you imagine like, or like, you know, take Tropic Thunder for example. You know how like the producers are like, fuck this director.
yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine that kind of intense scrutiny. I mean, there's a reason. I think there's a reason why like a lot of actors will start to age very quickly. I mean, you see it. I've seen it where I work. You know, just people in higher management positions that have a lot more on their plate.
Yeah.
You see people age faster. You know, I worked with this dude who, whenever I started, he had like he had shaved hair, shaved down hair for the most part, but it was all black and stuff.
Yeah.
By the time he left, bro, he was like losing a bunch of hair on the top. It was graying. His hair was graying so bad, dude. And I was just like, man, this guy's like must be stressed or something, because you know stressing will also cause, you know, your hair to gray as well.
He has no legs.
He has
He
no
lost his legs
no
from all
arms.
the stress. They fell
It's
off.
like, yeah, they took him off. They had to
they,
amputate him.
they caused me too much stress. Doc said.
I was getting the stress legs. They cut him. Doc, cut me. Cut me, Mick. He's just
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
My brother said Apollo Creed. I was like Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chubbs.
Oh, Chubbs.
Yeah.
Chubbs.
He was Chubbs. What else? He was in Mandalorian.
He's a Mandalorian. Fought the Decepticons. Did he do any
He fought the Decepticons.
any animated
When the
things?
fuck did he
Do you-
fight the Decepticons?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, he was in Predator.
Yeah. But anything animated.
Probably. I imagine.
I wonder. Honestly, I want to see what child.
What child movie? What you think he was in? Like any child's?
Yeah, just so we know.
Man, still crazy to think that Bruce Willis played Spike in the Rugrats movie. Or Rugrats Gone Wild.
Carl
Weathers.
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 It's Weathers.
Well, it's gonna be gloomy weather
Child
movie.
movies.
Just shows him as a little kid playing. It's like these are home movies of Carl Weathers.
Yeah, we all know, man. Mandalorian, known for Rocky, Mandalorian, Happy Gilmore.
Predator.
Let's see. Star versus the Evil Forces. Oh, he was in Toy Story 4.
Oh yeah, he played Combat Carl.
Oh, shit. Combat Carl. He did Mortal Kombat X.
Who did he play?
Oh, he was in regular show. He was the fucking basketball, the god of basketball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fuck yeah.
Toy Story of Terror. Yeah.
Yep. That's just
Balto 3.
He was fucking Balto 3. I never even watched the first two.
He was in the 8 Crazy Nights.
That's good. That's a good one. Not a kids movie, but that's a
Yeah.
good one.
It's
It's animated, but doesn't mean it's a kids movie.
Okay. Not a lot. Not a lot of children movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
That's it.
Keanu Reeves also voices a character in Toy Story. All right, cool. Great response. This has been Let the
Sorry.
Freaks.
sorry. I was just looking over a text that was sent to me.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I was texting in the middle at the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. That was
It's okay.
that was the bad.
You are forgiven. Let's one last time give it up for the pussy.
Give it up for the pussy.
All right, this has been Let the Freak Speak.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Please make sure you rate, review, subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
America's least favorite podcast, winging it harder than ever, taking the countercultures to new low. Morons of obscurity,
Absurdity.
masters of obscurity.
Yes.
I'm Nicholas Valenzuela.
I'm Nathaniel Lopez.
Leave a comment.
Catch you next time. We're out. Let the freaks speak.